Hello guys, I'm back and now we're entering this cavern of, I can't pronounce that name to save my life. And yeah, this is the spidery place. Which is always good because there's lots of enemies that you can get.
But their presence should be a warning for travelers. For wherever there are spiderlings, there will be matriarchs. And the fully grown arachnids are extremely protective of their young. The spiderlings themselves possess strong appetites, allowing them to do considerable harm to a cornered adventurer.
Yeah, so heed his warning. But basically you get a lot of XP here, which I always like because I'm an XP whore.
One of the oldest and most adaptable creatures in the world. It also seems to have acquired an unfortunate susceptibility to magic. When exposed, the arachnids will increase dramatically in size and even cast spells. Due to this hazard, I recommend staying out of dark places whenever possible.
Sorry about that, young guys. I'm not the most awake person. I have an unfortunate habit of waking up really early no matter when I go to sleep. Which is a good thing because I get to do a lot in a day, but it's a bad thing because I'm always tired. So, just check around here. I like completing the map and stuff just so I don't miss anything, because I've got a habit of missing events and stuff which I want to do because they've actually made them. There's the same concept behind them, but they've got a different goal at the end of it, and it's not like you're doing the exact same thing every time, which isn't too bad. So yeah, the reason I'm doing this on this character and not my mage, which you may have seen in my hardcore playthrough with two of my friends, is because I tried to go on my mage and I paused it and something hit my keyboard as I was getting a drink and I died because the enemies killed me, which is most unfortunate. So I created this character a while ago and I'm now running through with him. The reason I like hardcore difficulty, and I always put the difficulty on games to the hardest, because I like a challenge. I like the sort of pressure you have to deal with to be good at the game, and I think this pressure reaps rewards because you generally do get better at the game. So, just like with most games, the more you play it, the better you become at it. And don't people start going on about how there's natural talent and stuff. Most games you can overcome with experience.
I must kill the one who threatens my mistress and the dark power that created her. I've chosen.
Yes, that guy's crazy. If you couldn't tell by that rambling. One thing I don't like is because my internet is not the best in the world, I get lag in a single player game because of the amount of things on the screen that has to be streamed over to my internet. So yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, I also the design type for the enemies, even though it doesn't vary at the beginning because you're just killing skeletons and zombies, it quickly becomes extremely varied, as you can see here, because we're fighting zombies and spiders and everything. And the bosses that they've done, if you've seen my boss fights, even though they're not the most difficult on normal mode is basically a tutorial level that you have to go through, and it gives you your ability slowly and stuff like this. It's not the most challenging thing in the world. I say this, I do die quite a bit even on normal mode, which means this series may be incredibly short, maybe actually a long series if I'm actually pretty decent at it. I hope to be good at this game.
Utmost importance that we secure my mana from the traitorous rabble in Tristram. The caves to the east are too close to my land. They must be blocked, completely obstructed. I believe the Archbishop Lazarus has magically bound some arachnids of late. They may serve us well.
Okay, So I hope you like the snippets of lore and basically what's going on in the world from those pages. I tend to read all of the books. Free XP at the end of the day. I may have mentioned that previously in one of these videos, but I tend to repeat myself. I hope I don't do it too much. So if you guys have any tips or advice I can do for playing a barbarian, because I haven't actually played him on not hardcore mode before, so I've never really known exactly what to do. So if there's any tips you guys can give me, please feel free to leave it in one of these videos. I will check comments if any of you decide to actually leave them regularly, because at the end of the day you're viewing something I've done, and I feel that that is a big deal for me, because even if I get one viewer, yeah, you, even if you like what I do, I think that's a success. If one person likes what I do, because at the end of the day, I'm attempting to make my hobby my actual work. But I am at college and stuff. I'm taking a games course, and then I'm applying for a games course at uni. So if I do anything creative at the course, like I do an animation or something, I will post it up here so you guys can see. And before I forget, I've created a new channel with two of my mates. You may know them, the Bishboyo and Guiltier DK. We've started this channel because we do a lot of Crabbitus stuff anyway, and we thought we might as well put it on one place so we can get more content out for you guys that actually like what we're doing. So I'll leave a link in the description. Please feel free to go over to the channel, give us some love, and yeah. I don't want to order you guys about if any of you are actually watching, but it's just, if you like what I'm doing, please subscribe, because it helps me, you know, get bigger on YouTube, helps more people find me, and yeah, if you don't, that's perfectly understandable. But I tend to release content every day. Hopefully every day, sometimes different, because I have been ill recently, which you may be able to tell because I'm a little bit nasally still, which I hope isn't too much of a problem on the actual audio for this. If there's any other games you'd like to see me review, or if there's any other subjects you'd like me to bring up in the Average Gamers reviews that I do with my friends, please link it in the description or send me a personal message. If there's any games you want to see me play, I'm normally a PC gamer, but if there's any games you want me to do, please just comment on it. And if there's any games that you want to do for PlayStation 3, I know that my friend the Bishboyo, he does PlayStation 3 games on his channel. He does Let's Plays with them, so please feel free to let me know on here and I can talk to him, because I do know him in real life. We are rather good friends, me, him and Guilty DK. And I seem to be nearing the end of this, because I see the
My mistress has accepted me. Come close and feel her loving embrace.
That's a bit creepy. So yeah, now we're going to a mini boss. I didn't feel the need during my series to actually do these as a guide, because everyone goes through these rather simply. I say this, I'm probably going to die now I've said that. Yes, that's a Spider Queen.
Not enough fury.
I've just been talking for the last 2 minutes and realised that my microphone's been off because I wanted you guys to hear the dialogue. But yeah, these fights, they've taken a little bit from WoW in my experience. They've sort of had them be... In WoW, it would be someone tanking, someone healing, someone getting the ads, some DPSing. You have to do all of this yourself, which means on the harder difficulties, I can see this being a fairly difficult fight. Like on Hell mode, I can see this being a very difficult fight. But you'll be high level, so you can sort of counter that to a certain extent. At the moment, I'm just constantly attacking on her. Hopefully my audio doesn't go too bad from this. I did put the game volume up a little bit before I was recording the first episode, because I wanted you guys to hear all of the lore and stuff. Yeah, let's see what these are. What these rare items are. Yep, this is a lot better. Yeah, that's better purely because of the XP.
The largest creature led the others into the caves. None.
Thank you. Thank you. Can you please leave this horrible place?
Oh, but I wanted to stay. Hey, this is actually better than that. So now I'm wielding... Is that a dagger or a sword? It's a dagger. But still.
It was terrible being stuck in the cutline. You can...
I think this is a fairly good point to cut off this episode. So guys, please feel free to like, favourite, subscribe, everything. And I'll see you around. See ya.